This ain't your everyday tactical carry video. This is the CRKT Squid. It hasn't been reviewed in about 10 years on YouTube and it released about 15 years ago. I'm really excited to show you this knife because it's an all metal knife. Um, it's just a regular, usually two-handed opening knife with no spring, brass spacers, and it's all stainless steel. This is 8CR13 MOV, but it doesn't drop. And I personally like it. I loosened up the pivot about half a turn on one side, and you can't loosen it up on the other side. And now it flicks open. So now I have that. That's going for me. Now I carved out this, and it does really good carving out with the eye. That's what I really liked. Also, you can carve out the cheekbones, and it does a really good cut. That's what I really enjoyed about this. So when I had this knife, I only had to sharpen it once so far, and that was after I did this. Then I used the Dremel to sand down the neck because I wanted a nice neck profile, and I didn't want to carve it out. I'd already spent quite a long time on the face. I believe this is pine, and it takes a little bit longer to carve out pine. So with this knife, I really enjoyed the Burnley design. He was talking about how it was shaped like a pistol, or not shaped like a pistol, it performs like a pistol. But honestly, I don't think it performs like a pistol at all. I think it performs like a knife. That's the main thing that I think. It's a good, reliable knife. He was talking about how he wanted it to be within the 3 inch mark, and it is within the 3 inch mark. I believe it weighs 3 ounces, and it is a little bit heavy for its size. It looks like it's about 6 or 7 inches long. I'm guesstimating here because not everybody's going to have a ruler and a scale, available to them. I see these videos and they're extremely accurate, and I'm just trying to give you my representation of what is this knife, and what can it do. And honestly, it can carve out a really good piece of wood. I know for a fact I cut a couple pieces of paper, and it was able to cut paper really well too. I also am sure that it's going to be able to cut cardboard. I don't know what is going to be the max thickness for this to cut through. I'd assume that it would have a hard time with copper wire, just because the shape of the blade, like it's a small shape, it's a small blade. I tend to have the best means cutting copper wire with a pair of pliers more than anything. But if I'm going to do it with a knife, I would prefer a sheep's foot. And this is a drop point, so it's close, but you want more of a flat edge and a longer one at that, so that way you can get a nice even cut. So with this knife, it has a lanyard hole. It has 4 screws matching with this one. It also has 4 here, plus 2 on the belt clip. Now I got this at Walmart for $13, and you can find it on Amazon for 35. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. And the assisted version is 60 or $50. And I thought that, for an all metal knife at Walmart for $13 compared to maybe the Nimbus for 10, and that's an Ozark Trail model. You actually get a good heat treat. Everybody complains about that. What's the mystery heat treat on an Ozark Trail knife? Well, we know that we're going to get a good heat treat on a CRKT knife. We know that they give out good heat treats and they last a long time. So I know that I can rely on this knife. It also has good jimping, a good thumb stud, and I just like the general shape. I thought that I wasn't going to like this knife as much, but it fits really good in the hand and it does exactly what I thought it was going to do. Leans over to the right a little bit, but honestly, that doesn't bother me any. It's most likely because I loosened the pivot. If I retighten the pivot, I'm pretty sure that it would go back to being straight. but also with it being a liner lock, you have it going towards it anyways. You have it fighting it. So this ain't your everyday tactical carry. This is the CRKT Squid.